Hello everyone and welcome back to another video for Destiny 2 Season of Arrivals. Today we'll be going over the weekly reset guide for June 9th to 16th, 2020. The season just dropped and we have a lot of content to cover because of course it is the start of the new season. So there is a lot more things to cover than normally. So on the featured tab, of course, we have the Seasons Pass, which I've covered in a separate video. So if you want to go watch that, do me a favor and do that. We have a bunch of new emotes, new exotic ornaments to cover, so we're going to just jump right in right there. I finally got my Elgato fixed so I can do live recordings, thank God. So we have the Grasping Thoughts emote, which is very Eris-oriented. Then we have the Callisto Lancer. Pretty cool ship. We then have the ADONIS Blue Vehicle, followed by the ADONIS Capsule entrance. Then down below we have the Byzantium Lotus shader. Oh wait, that's from previous seasons. And then we have a few things from the previous seasons that we're not going to really cover, just because it's from the previous seasons. The seasonal rewards are as follows. We have a lot of new things, such as the Celestial Nighthawk, RIFF and God, which is very like old Victorian-esque. We have the MATTERSCOURGE weapon ornament for this Outbreak Prime, the Objective Reality for the Truth. I just want to look at this one more time because it just looks so cool. Also, just got to get that thumbnail in. There we go. We then have Season of Arrival projection bundles, followed by a bunch of new finishers. We have the Slice and Dice Hunter finisher, the Set and Spike finisher for the Titan, or not the Titan. Is it for the Titan? Just in general. We have the Aerial Snap Kick, followed by the Overhead Heel Crush. As we move on, we have the Heated Exchange for the Last Word, the Ahead of Its Time weapon ornament for the Wardcliff Coil, the Elegant Twirl emote, the Fluid Dance emote, the Leggy Dance emote, the Fencing Salute, the Air Riff multiplayer emote, the Pumping Up emote. I like that one. It's very workout-esque. The Wacky Inflation, the Study Time emote, and then we have the Sign of Approval, the Minuscule Melody, the Eager Beaver, and the Victory Shout. Oh my god, that's a lot. And then, of course, we have projections, and then the Champion entrance, which, what is that? Add the Champion wreath to your... Okay. In the archive, of course, we have view offers from previous seasons that are available, so we're not going to go into that. And for the Bright Dust, we have the Guitar Solo, we have the Bronco, the Machinoform, the Scarlet Swarm Shell, the Tickled Catastrophe, the What If for the Monte Carlo, and the Colossus Helmet Projection. And of course, we have a bunch of shaders and consumables, etc., etc. Now that we've covered that, we're going to jump straight into the details of this week. Of course, there are and is a lot of news, but we're not going to cover that. That'll be a separate video. So we have to complete the Season of Arrivals complete means to an end. That's the introductory quest for this season. So make sure you guys go and do that. Io and Titan is where these new events are currently stationed. At least it did say on Titan, but I think currently Titan is coming like soon, just not now. The first arrival is on Io, where you can do the brand new event, Contact, which is basically just banking motes in the Drifter's machine. That's garbage. Thanks, Bungie, for this Season of Revival, aka the revival of old content. We have the Ordeal Nightfall this week, which is the Corrupted Strike, which drops the Horror's Least Pulse Rifle. We then have the following strikes available. We have the Lake of Shadows, so this is also a new layout they did. The Lake of Shadows, which drops the Militia's Birthright. The Exodus Crash, which drops the Impact Velocity. And the Festering Core, which is the new strike that unfortunately does not have a strike-specific drop. I feel like I'm on crack. And as for Gambit this week, for Gambit, we have the swords, the Hive for the Reckoning, which dropped the Just In Case, the Lonesome, the Last Man Standing, which that shotgun took me like 600 Gambit games to finally drop. And I finally got one with 1-2 punch, and then I got one in the next season with it anyways, but whatever. Soul Survivor and Night Watch. For Crucible this week, the Crucible playlists are Clash and Showdown. Trials returns Friday through Monday. So just bide your time until then. The also new thing in the tower, by the way, is the new dungeon, in the 9 realms, enter the realm of the 9 and ask the question, what is the nature of the darkness? Defeat the Kel Echo. Go ahead and do that. I haven't jumped in there yet because I want to level up a bit, so we'll see what happens. Flashpoint is the Tangled Shore this week, and for today, the adventure is the Hangman. So go ahead and do that. The Black Armory Force Order. Go Fanon, Izanami, Bergusia, and Volunder. So if you want to do that, go right ahead. The Altars of Sorrow weapon rotation on the moon is the Apostate, the Heretic, the Blasphemer, and it just repeats. Or repeat. I don't know if that's a gun. Anyways, Mars is Boclatur, so the drops are the Shotgun, Sniper, and SMG. The Ascendant Challenge this week is the Spine of Karis, and the City Curse is at medium strength. The Menagerie this week is Pagora, the Vex Hydra. Nightmare Hunts this week are Gol, Tanix, and Zydron. The following challenges this week are for the Garden of Salvation, 0 to 100. Once you deposit motes, you have 10 seconds to fully fill the bank. This applies to both banks. For the Leviathan, the challenge is the Gauntlet, so players must not stand on the same place more than once. For Spire of Stars and Eater of Worlds, the prestige layers are as follows. Active modifier is Gladiator, melee kills buff weapon damage, and weapon kills buff melee damage. You can use the auto rifle for a kinetic, auto rifle for an energy, and anything for a power. The last wish this week is the Witch Shirochi. Do not get hit or take damage from Shirochi's Arc Blast. Scourge of the Past is to each their own. In Prime Phase 2, each player needs to destroy one of the Insurrection Prime's 6 shield generators and must not shoot more than once each damage phase. And finally, the Crown of Sorrows with both hands. Galren players must break the shields of Galren's Deception a total of at least 5 times in a single damage phase. And that has been the weekly update for June 6th to 16th. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want to keep these more condensed and more quick, like rapid fire. I had to snap for a comedic effect. But thank you guys so much for watching. So do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification box for the content for Season of Arrivals as content is unleashed. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Comment down below if this video helped you in any way, shape, or form. And as always, guys, have a great day.